Hi, welcome back to my Discovering New Music journey. And today we're going to be checking out some more Stray Kids. So Stray Kids just released like a little mixtape thing, I think. It's called dominATE. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's called dominATE with the 8 like capitalized, you feel me? And I think they actually had an album called 8 as well. I need to listen to that. But yeah. So the mixtape dominATE is out. So they got like 5 tracks on this one. I think it's like one altogether track. And then the other 4 are like unit tracks, like 2 each unit and stuff like that. So yeah, I really like Stray Kids music, so I'm definitely excited for this. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so we are here with the first track, and it is called Giant Korean version. So I know what you guys are gonna say. I know you guys are gonna say that there's a music video for this, but the music video is, I'm pretty sure, for the Japanese version of this song, and this is the Korean version. And I would go for the Japanese version, but usually when I react to any kind of Japanese kind of thing or whatever, it gets blocked on the channel. So that's why today we're gonna go for the Korean version. It's still the song, it's just in a different language, right? So yeah, let's get into it. I'll still check out that music video probably later on though. Hold on. People think I'm big, but I'm small. I ain't satisfied with the goals. Looking at my dreams till they grow. They give my skill and they don't really fly. Like his flow right there. Oh, I like how that's going down on that right there. That's really nice. 100%. Got that. Really interesting, like percussion right here. This is a Riser song. You know what I'm saying? Oh, really interesting production on this one. Oh, that is a very interesting sound. What is that? Oh no, when he's saying "Call Me, Call Me." I like that melody he sings on "I'm a Giant" too. It's catchy. Love the layer of the vocals right there. Yeah, I really love how Lino says "I'm a giant" right here. It's so nice. It has this kind of like, aggression kind of thing going on with that. That was a really kind of transition from that chorus to the verse right here. I don't know what that sound is. They always have very interesting. I like that kind of break they did right there on that sound. Really weird sounds going on. Oh, I like that right there. I like his flow right there. Yeah, I love how that goes down again right there. It's nice. Yeah, love how it says it well. Yeah, I really like the chorus part right there. Really nice, catchy melody. Okay. Ooh. Really like the chorus right there. Like the melody. Yeah. I will say on this, the production is actually crazy, bro. There's so many things going on. What is that? Definitely giving me kind of like dubsteppy kind of up. I love that, like the ooh they do right there, and the kind of like how layered that is and the reverb on that. I guess there's a lower vocal on this one. Okay, so that was Giant. That was a very, 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 very interesting song. Like I said, like the production legit crazy. There's so many different like sounds going on in that one. I like that. I like that main hook right there, you know, when they say I'm a giant, and like, you know, the kind of aggression they put behind that as well, the little growl is definitely really nice. 100%. But yeah, overall nice kind of sound going on. Like I said, I couldn't really pinpoint too many like, you know, specific different sounds because there was a lot going on, right? I do like the rhythm of the percussion and how that was going. Definitely like the flows that we were getting for some of the rap parts as well, and just like the overall melodies going on. 100%. I think this second verse was definitely very interesting. You know, the sounds they did on that one. You feel me? How it kind of became, I feel like lesser kind of energy going on right here. Like it definitely became like less filled out right there, but it's just like whatever sound that is. It's just interesting how that is in the instrumental. I like how, you know, they bring it more kind of filled out. Yeah. Just like the different, like what is that kind of like high sound going on? Here. Yeah, I don't know what the heck that is. Yeah, but yeah, percussion definitely stood out to me on that, just overall with this sound. I like the sound of the bridge a lot. I like the chords that was going on for that one as well. Like how they, you know, build up back to that kind of main kind of chorus part. And I like, you know, how they kind of change up the production as well on that last kind of thing. So like after this bridge part, I'm guessing this is still bridge part, yeah. I like the kind of contrast in the sound for the bridge part as well. You had this more kind of like chill kind of a low kind of energy part right there, and then you go into like something more filled out, you know, still kind of rising up to that, and then they drop everything, and the layering on the vocals right there is very nice. And again, right, and then again the sounds absolutely crazy. I love how he says that. And then they have this like part at the end right here where it's like, you know, feel me? I like the melody that they sing right there as well. Like, you know, how it's main melody right there, and there's kind of like a lower kind of vocal singing that same thing right there. But yeah. Overall, pretty nice sound. I feel like I would definitely listen to this, right? I like the kind of like unique, kind of just like crazy production going on with that one. And then of course the melodies. Really love the melodies in this one a lot, 100%. Especially on that chorus. Very catchy part. But yeah, let's go on to the next track. All right, so the next track we have is a unit between Changbin and IN. It's called Burnin Tires. Let's get into it. So I do know that there are, I think they might be releasing videos for all of these songs. When those do come out, I'll check those out. But right now we're gonna listen to the audios, the lyrics. I don't think there's any videos right now. Oh, okay. Instant kind of drop into that, the bass, and then just kind of as soon as he says on the street, it's crazy. One more time, let me hear that. Percussion right here, the pattern of that. Love that melody on that guitar right there. Really interesting bass sound right there. Kind of sounds like there's a filter on his voice as well. Oh, I like that. I like his flow right there, you know. How he like repeats the line and then goes into like, yeah, I like that. Now let's go with that percussion as well. That's so nice. I like that right there. Yeah, the contrast between that sound and this is crazy. Percussion is still going the same. It's just like, you know, this added kind of guitar sound. I like how they're singing along with that melody. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, I have no idea what they're doing with his voice right there, but it's very interesting the kind of filter they have going on right there. But this sounds right. And it kind of like pans as well. It's like very kind of, it sounds like machines just kind of like scratching together. I don't know what the heck that is. Ooh. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I love his flow right there, 100%. I'm really loving his rap parts on the song. I like the lyrics as well. Yeah, I like he delivers. This is really nice. What kind of atmospheric kind of sound right here? Nice. I like how they have like that melody right there and the more kind of like, you know, just kind of like just nice kind of bass right here. And how he sings, you know, with that, that's very catchy melody. And then just drops it down. Hard kind of like guitar sound doing that melody. I like how they have it still going in the back right there as they're doing this. Ooh. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, this is heat, 100%. Oh, I enjoyed that song so much. That was so good. Wow. I love the little guitar solo thing that they had going on at the end. That was going crazy. Wow, really nice production on this one as well. I love that percussion. It's so nice. The rhythm of that is so like, you feel me, very fast kind of like energy kind of thing going on. I love that they keep that going on 100%. Really nice kind of catchy melody with that ba-da, you feel me? Definitely I feel like I'll be, you know, be able to listen to that and sing along to that pretty nicely. 100%. Love Changbin's rap parts in this song. 100%. That was really nice. I think they did a, you know, really interesting production on their voices, especially like, you know, some parts where Ian was coming in where they had like a filter on like his voice. It was very interesting how they, you know, produced that and then how that went with like the instrumental and stuff like that. Was really loving Ian's voice a lot as well on this, on I think it might have been like the bridge part or something like that. Maybe let me see if I can find it. Yeah, like right here on this part was a very interesting kind of sound here. Really love his voice on this part. And I just love how they go into this last chorus right here. Right there, and a little hey right there. And it's just like, just drops. That is so good. 100%. Yeah, 100% I'm gonna be listening to this song a lot. Burning Tires is definitely really nice. All right, so the next song we have is called Truman, and this one is Han and Felix. All right, very interesting. See how they do this. Ooh, that is a really nice bass sound. Hold on, the strings coming in as well. Very interesting kind of. Is that voices in the back? What is that? Yeah, and it's like panning a bit too. Huh. Oh, hold on. I love that sound so much. Coming in right there, a little
I sketch visions of my future, but sometimes the wrong shade slip in the picture.
Oh, that is so nice. What is it? A chord, bro? Okay, let's just listen to this right here.
Slip in the picture. Feel like a failure, a loser, but oh my God, reminds me I'm human. Head high, I keep on moving, living real like Truman. I'm the Truman.
I like that. I like that wordplay with Truman right there.
Head high, I keep on moving,
Like
living real like
I'm
Truman.
the Truman. Yeah, it's nice. And the way he says that Truman right there at the end right there, the kind of his voice. Uh-huh.
We're all same, no difference. Fell fear, bad days made me more different. I'm born free. This is my own movement. We don't care cause we're blessed.
I really love the kind of, you know, the way they're saying this right now. It's kind of like a poetic kind of flow, you feel me? Like they're like, you know, spoken word type. It's interesting. Way they do. Oh, that synth come in. Oh, I love how that dropped. That was nice.
Trying to catch a play, we don't waste time. Still watch a kid, young ambitions got me out of school. I'm a following orders, now I make my own rules. Still got that fire bright and shining.
I love the sound of the instrumental right now. I love how it's, you know, saying this right here.
Got me out of school. I'm a following orders, now I make my own rules. Still got that fire bright and shining. Like a groove. This is our groove. We show us new. We got the juice.
Love the melody that he's saying right here. Nice. Love how his voice kind of echoes right there as well. The ad-libs as well. That's going. Wow. Really love this one right there. That was nice. I like how they're sending this together right here. I'm just immersed into this one, bro. The sound, how filled. Oh, I was just about to say how filled out this is as well. And they do like a little break. And then. Oh, I love the way he's delivering these lines right now. Love this flow as well. Oh my gosh, dude, yo, this dude is going crazy, bro. Hold on, the flow change right here, bro. Okay, yeah, they're killing it on this one, 100%. Love how that drops as well. Love the lyrics going on as well in this, 100%. The way that's filled out is so nice, bro. That synth sound and just everything else. Wow. I don't know if you guys are listening to this with headphones on, but the sound is crazy, bro. Legit. And that was good. That was, before we go into this next one, that was good. That was a really good one, 100%. I like their back and forth right there. how they had going on. Really like the contrast in their voices as well. You feel me? There's a deeper thing going on with Felix's voice, of course, and then Han's definitely more of like a higher thing. So it's a nice kind of contrast. I feel like they definitely went together well on this one. Really, really, really love just the overall sound of this one. I like how they started as well. I like how they, you know, started with a more kind of chill kind of, you feel me, thing going on, but then they switched it up. It was a very, very unexpected switch up, you know, drop. I didn't think they were, I thought, you know, the whole song was going to be more of a kind of like, you know, this sound right here, which, by the way, I love this sound so much. So that definitely, you know, that boosts the song up more for me anyway. But the way they're talking right here is just, I also really like the layering on his voice right here. You know, it's more kind of, his voice, you know, has another kind of thing on it as well. So that's very, very interesting, that sound, and just how it goes into this. Like, I did not expect that at all. It's crazy how this drops, and it doesn't even drop fully. It's just a synth sound, right? And then it kind of slowly kind of brings more in, right? And then it drops right there. I love how they go into that. That is so good, 100%. And I like how they, they do this line together throughout the song as well. Both of their parts was really nice. I like that, both of them had like, their own little part, each kind of verse, right? And then they came together close, towards the end, right? So that was a nice kind of back and forth, and then come together 100%. Really, really love both of their parts a lot, 100%. Showcased like their different, like, styles of like doing the rap really, really nicely. With Felix, it was definitely more of a kind of like melodic kind of thing going on right there. I think both of them were, melodic in a way, but it was very, very like kind of different melodic kind of thing going on. But I, just like I said, just love like there's different styles of doing the rap thing right there. Really, really, really enjoyed both parts. I really loved the flows a lot on Han's part as well. The little flow change that he did was definitely really nice. I think definitely probably my favorite part of the song. Just the way he does this right here is really nice. Right here, how that goes with the beat as well is so nice. I think it does like three flow changes right there too. That was really nice. But yeah, definitely really liked it. I also really like this part on Felix's part, right? Where his voice is kind of different, right? It's definitely, I think he goes for more of like a higher tone on this one. That's right here. He's putting more out, I'm pretty sure. And it's very interesting, you feel me, the ad-libs that he has going on right here as well. And again, how his voice kind of echoes a bit. Yeah, I love that right there. That's so nice, 100%. I like how they, they each kind of sing this part and then both sing this part right here. Really, really, really nice drop. Again, like I said, how that goes in. And then they do like a little break and then drop, so that, it's definitely more of an impact, 100%. You feel me? That right there. That is so nice, and they do that throughout the song. But yeah, really, really love the sound of this, 100%. I'm glad that, the sound that they did transition into from that first part was also really nice sounding, because I did really love that first kind of sound of that. But I like, you feel me, that it transitioned into this sound right here. It definitely didn't throw me off the song, you feel me, that, added to it as well. So yeah, definitely gonna be listening to this one a lot. 100%. Let's go on to the next track. All right, so the next one we have is Bangchan and Hyunjin, and this one is called Escape. So didn't they do, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure they also had another unit thing together. It's like, was it called like Red Lights or something like that? So I don't know if if this is gonna be similar to that, but I'm very interested to hear what this sounds like. So yeah, let's go. Because I like that other song that they had together as well.
The sky is burning.
Okay.
There's no way. 차가운 눈빛. 항마의 손짓. 망가져갈 이유가 많네. Like magic, 시간을 멈춘다면 네 앞에서.
Like how it feels up on this.
뜨겁게 날 태우며 차가워진 날 녹여. I can't let you go 'cause the world's about to
Extreme percussion right here. Kind of building up. You feel me? Ooh, nice. How it goes down, and then yeah, the back and forth between that sound and then the run thing right there. And kind of the vocal in that as well is very, very interesting. I love how they went into that as well, how they built up and then kind of break the instrumental and then kind of go down into that. Look how that, that's still going. That's a nice chorus, 100%. Oh, that is just very high. Wow, I love how that sounds. The melody on that. Wow, really like the guitar melody going on as well. Nice. The harmony coming right there. Oh, that was really interesting. What the heck? And just. Oh, did they kind of rhythm kind of like change a bit as well? Like if you hear like the percussion right here on this part, it's kind of, you feel me? And then after that, it break. Then it kind of, it's more kind of, very interesting kind of contrast between that. Love the sound of this build up right here. Come with me, let's escape now. Ooh, very, very, very interesting right there. How they have the lower shifted vocals in it. Like the slight harmony on that. I like how they sing this together now. Ooh, the added sound right there in the instrumental. Ooh, who hit that? No, that was crazy. You got a higher. I love the vocals going on in the back right now. Wow, that is crazy. Yeah. Really, really love the vocals that was going on back towards the end. How that, how filled out everything gets in that chorus is just really nice. You feel me? And the kind of the rhythm of that doon, doon, doon. And then you feel me? Yeah, that back and forth. 100%. Really, really, really nice. Just overall sound. Love how they did that build up as well. Really nice melodies throughout this one. 100% really like, you feel me? Just the way that they were singing. It's definitely really nice. Kind of chill, kind of, way that they were singing as well. I feel like they weren't singing out too much, right? It was definitely more kind of chill tone, but we were hearing them towards the end, definitely put more out. And then of course the high note and stuff like that was definitely really nice. I think this is my first time hearing Hyunjin go this high, so that was like really, really, really impressive. Let me see if I can. I've not heard him sing like that, so that was very, very interesting. He sounded really nice right there. Yeah, love how they both sounded on this one. Definitely really nice melodies overall. Really like the just the overall sound in that chorus. It's definitely really nice, 100%. If I had to compare this one to the other one that they do have, I don't know if they have any other songs together, but the one that I did hear, the Red Lights one or whatever, I still feel like I like Red Lights better, right? But I still like this song as well, and I'll definitely be listening to this one as well. Really nice sound overall. I think they're a nice duo as well. I feel like their voices and their kind of, you know, styles kind of fit together. So I'm excited to see what the music video is gonna look for this one as well, because you know, the Red Lights music video was definitely really nice. But yeah, 100%. Let's go into the next track, which I think is the last one on this little mixtape thing. All right, so the last song we have is sung by Lino and Seungmin, and it's called Cinema. All right, let's get into it. Okay. Okay, just the kind of guitar kind of. Okay, more of a kind of chill kind of vibe. Definitely very different. That's a nice melody. Yeah, I love how they both sound on this. Really nice vocal tones. Okay. I like how, you feel me, like, you know, layered that line. Like, it's more like forward it sounds. Alright. I really like this guitar melody going on as well. Wow, nice right there. I like how it's like progressing with more sound as well as this keep going on. Vocals on the back right there. Oh, I love how he held that line out too. That was really nice how he sang that. It's a nice melody too. Love that slide rise up right there. Oh, that was nice, 100%. I love how they, you know, rise up with that sound, singing that together. And a slightly break right here, and then drop. Vocals going on the back. Ooh, the guitar. An electric kind of guitar sound. I love that. Love that right there. Yeah, beautiful lyrics on, like, you know, the song as well. Really nice lyrics throughout this entire album. Yeah. definitely enjoyed this. It was a nice kind of way to end the album as well. 100% nice, just overall melodies on that one. Beautiful just progression overall, you know. Definitely, you feel me, from the beginning where it was definitely more kind of like, you know, not too much going on, you feel me, after this like percussion part, you feel me. It's definitely just more kind of like chill with like the vocals, whatever. Not too much going on the instrumental, right? And just how, you know, slowly started getting more filled out, more kind of instrument sounds kind of come in and stuff like that. See overall kind of progression with the sound, the melodies, everything kind of being more filled out at the end right here, the vocals, that main kind of melody, and then it kind of going back, you know, down on this last part as well. So that whole kind of, you know, rise up and then back down at the end, kind of like nice kind of thing. Really like the reverb on their voices as well. I feel like it, you know, gave a really nice kind of atmosphere throughout the song. 100%.
You and my name together on it with the final curtain call. And the night after night.
Yeah, I really love their vocal tones as well.
Come to our cinema.
And that melody they sing on that, you know, that line with the cinema, 100%. Definitely really nice. 100% really nice, chill kind of song overall. Definitely perfect to end the album with. You know, I definitely, you feel me, I definitely expected them for, you know, to go for more like a melodic thing, since, you know, both of their voices are really nice. 100%. But definitely didn't expect it to be like slower, but it makes sense because it is like the end of the thing. So I, you know, I like that they did go for a track that, you know, sounded like this. 100%. They definitely fit it really nicely as well. But yeah, that is the end of the mixtape dominate thing for Stray Kids. That was good. Really nice songs overall. Definitely no skip. I'll definitely be listening to all of these songs 100%. You know, definitely probably, you know, some in like different like kind of moods, like, you feel me, like the last one is definitely going to be, you know, one that I listen to in a more kind of like chiller kind of mood, right? But I'm definitely still going to be listening to that one. Really nice sound overall. But yeah, overall, I feel like, you know, one thing I was noticing just about this album is that even though all of them, you know, had like kind of different sounds, right, I was still kind of, you know, getting the whole like Stray Kids kind of thing going on, like the Stray Kids sound, and it feel me, you feel me, and I feel like that's definitely due to, like, you know, of course, not only their voices, but like the production and the way everything goes, you feel me. I was noticing that I don't usually, you know, the main kind of sound that we were getting for this album, I feel like I don't usually listen to music like that, you feel me. But I feel like the only time I can, you know, really recall listening to music, you feel me, like this is like when I listen to Stray Kids, stuff like that. So I feel like, you know, in a way, you know, I know they do different genres and stuff like that, but I feel like in a way they have their own kind of like genre and sound, even though they do different genres and stuff like that. I was just noticing that, you know, as I was going through the album and stuff like that. But yeah, really nice, you know, kind of thing right here. I know this is called Mixtape, you feel me. Technically it's like, you know, an EP, like 5 tracks or whatever. So out of their EPs that I have heard, I feel like this is like one of my favorites. 100%. Like legit, every track I was definitely enjoying. I feel like they did really good with like the pairing of the members as well. I feel like each member fit together really nicely on each song. 100%. If I had to pick like a favorite, you feel me, I feel like my favorite would probably be Truman. I feel like I would listen to that one a lot, probably the most, but I feel like a very close second is probably Burnin Tires as well. So yeah, those two definitely stood out to me, but I love all the songs. Like I said, 100% really enjoyed this. Like I said, I will be checking out the music videos that they do release for these songs, so you can definitely look forward to the reaction for that. But yeah, 100%. Tell me what you guys thought about these songs down below. What did you like? What did you not like? Tell me what your favorites were. You can rank the entire album if you would like. Definitely would like to hear your opinion. But yeah, 100%. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.